Hello everybody, welcome to a very special episode of Animal Art class. Today I'll be teaching you how to draw the Reticulated and the Masai Giraffes, Giraffe reticulata and Tipo Sperchi, featuring Seri Pixel Biologist as a drawing. Hope you enjoyed this, Seri Pixel Biologist. So the first thing we're going to do is the head. Now these guys, their second scientific name, Camelpardalis, comes to the ancient Greeks' belief that they were part camels because of their similar body design and having the spots of a leopard. But in fact, these guys aren't related to two of these animals at all. They're actually more related to creatures like the pronghorn antelope and the okapi. Next is the ossicones, which are bony growths in the giraffe's head, and the only animals on Earth to grow them. Which, they're only thicker and hairier on the females, though. First, the strong neck, which is why the giraffe is the tallest animal on the planet, and why it's often talked about in natural selection by science teachers. You want to know why? Because a very long time ago, there were ancestors of the giraffe who had shorter necks, and there were giraffes with medium necks. And as those short-necked giraffes mated with those medium-necked giraffes, they had long-neck offspring, which is how we got the giraffes of today. Which right now I am drawing the reticulated giraffe, which you can tell if it's a reticulated giraffe by its blotchy dots. The Masai giraffe, which we'll do later, you can tell it has hooves that go down all the way down to its hooves. So here we have the tail here. And now, over here, we have this tail. Oh yeah, and just because they have long necks, doesn't mean it's always good. That long neck of theirs leads to very consequential proportions. You see, these guys have a tough time at drinking with those necks. But thankfully enough, they get all the moisture they need from the leaves that they eat on tops of trees. Besides, they have to go down all the way down their knees just to get water. This is a very dangerous position. Well, if you are a hungry lion, that is. Next, let's try the hooves. Hey, also, did you know these guys have hooves that are the size of dinner plates? Crazy, huh? Oh yeah, and also, did you know that unlike horses and most other quadrupeds, they walk by moving both of their legs on the same side of their bodies together? So their left front and the left hind legs step, and then the right front and right hind legs step. Pretty much like humans, including me. Well, let's try the legs, the tall legs. Yeah, that's male. And then the belly. Let's try the let's try the hooves. Oh yeah, and also, they have to have a circulatory system that goes all the way to their bodies, way up to their heads. Man, I feel bad for those crabs. Not only that, but these guys are recently in a silent extinction. These guys are much recently now rarer than most elephants now, pretty much because of people destroying their homes for farmland and for crops in cities. Okay. Long legs. Okay, and not only that, but these guys have a tough birth. And a tough pregnancy. You know. Besides, these guys and female giraffes often return to where they were born to give birth. Once there. Yeah, that's mine. No, that isn't mine. The calves. I think that's Fermo's or mine's. Alright. Born. Anyways, where was I? Alright, so female giraffes often return to where they were born to give birth. Once there, the calves receive a rough welcome into the world, like I said, falling over 5 feet to the ground. But fortunately, good news though, the babies can stand up and even run within an hour after being born. Wow, tough landing there, huh? Hey also, how's the weather up there? Just kidding, it's just a joke. Just kidding, Mr. Giraffe, it was only just a joke. Oh yeah, let's try the rest of it. Did you know that giraffes have the same neck vertebrae as we humans do? They have 7, but their neck bones are much larger than ours. Let's try the mane right here. And now, let's try that sticky tongue of theirs. It's a good thing that giraffes have a niche to themselves. Due to their long necks, these guys are the only animals in the African savanna, which is where they live, by the way. Only animals to eat the leaves on the tops of trees. Well, except for the elephant, but the giraffe is most certainly the only one that has a niche of his own when eating. Hooves down, by the way. And that long tongue of theirs is purplish blue, which scientists may think actually help prevent it from getting sunburned. And now, it's time to draw the Masai giraffe, which, out of all the 9 subspecies of giraffe on Earth, this one's the smallest. Oh yeah. And like I said, the second scientific name, Camelpardalis, comes from the fact that the ancient Greeks believed that these guys were part camels and leopards. But they're actually more closely related to pronghorns and their copies. I might have already said that fact, but... Oh yeah, and these guys live in large groups called herds, which, by the way, these animals are way more social than most people think they actually are. In fact, they have complex societies where individuals can often be found within herds which are connected to a much bigger society. And they most certainly don't randomly associate with other giraffes. Instead, they move between groups with an intention and form long-term associations that are often tied to kinship. Right away. Oh yeah, and like I said, you can tell if it's a Masai giraffe because of its spots, which can go all the way down to its hooves. Ow. Now let's draw the hooves. Now, let's draw the tail. Alright, now we have the hooves. Inside his ears, right here. Oh yeah, I forgot to draw in the middle of this right here. And now, it's time to color in. Let's color in the tail first. Let's draw. Totally forgot to do. I am not. Where's that part I left off? Oh. There's another one. Now, time to color in the tongue. Now let's do the spots. And we're down to the hooves. Alright. Let's turn the hooves. Let's color down the neck. now, just for a treat, for you Seri fans out there, we're gonna draw Seri. I think I should draw Seri petting the reticulated giraffe. But first, hold on. Ah, what the heck, let's draw Seri. First, we draw a face. And now, to be honest with you, as a fan of Seri, I love her videos because they inspire me to one day become a great, well, just one day. Let's see, and it's Seri. Let's draw her hair, or is it, I think it's a bit like this. Much better. Seri with the giraffes. And And let's start a little flower on her hair. And maybe I'll draw a little finch for her since she likes finches. Alright, so now let's draw the eyes. Right now, I think it looks better as it is. Also, I'm still a bit cheery. Holding it for so long. Alright. Now, down the vest right here. And just in case, for this video, let me draw her like some giraffe earrings. Oh yeah, and one more thing. For this giraffe, let's draw ourselves a acacia tree for this hungry little giraffe. Let's see if I can just find the right one. Right here. Now it's time to draw the leaves for the giraffe. And that's it. Now you'll know how to draw the Reticulated and the Masai Giraffe. If you want any animals that you want me to draw next, make sure you tell me in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have an animal-tastic day. And I love you very much, Seri, as your biggest fan. Bye-bye!